What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. Finally back here, back at home. It's been a long time. You guys noticed I was recording in my hotel room, and even like 2 weeks ago I had a bunch of pre-recorded videos. But I'm finally back from Supercell HQ, from Finland, back from Paris, back from everywhere, back home. I'm actually gonna be boosting these up though because I'm gonna be clearing my map a little bit, doing Operation Attack, and then just letting you guys know about the trip, some channel updates and everything like that. But yeah, yesterday, I'll let you know about my flight home yesterday. It was very interesting. It was I got delayed, I'll just give you that hint there. And the last time I was at the Supercell HQ, I got delayed as well, in Helsinki airport. So on the way home, my flights always get delayed, it seems like, from there. But we'll get into that a little later. For now, I'm just gonna be doing an Operation Attack, so I'm gonna be concentrating for this. Yeah, just good to be back in Green Bay, in my apartment. You can see my beard is like monstrous right now. I didn't bring a shaver with me on this trip because I actually stayed longer than I thought I was going to in Finland. So I packed for like 6 days and I ended up staying like 3 weeks. So that's what happened. I'll get to that all in this video because I'm just clearing my map with, like, I don't know, I'm letting you guys know what's up. I did vlog part of most of the trip as well, except towards the end there I got kind of lazy. But yeah, I'll be having a vlog of that trip. I don't even know when I'm gonna get it up because there's a lot of clips to go through. But yeah, just letting you know, I did get some clips from that. I know a lot of you guys like the real life stuff from when I travel and whatnot, and I do too. Those are actually like I like editing those. They take a while to edit, but they're cool, I think. So my Azuka drops are not very good here, but whatever. So we're literally just going for the shield generators on this base. Gonna use the heavy Zukas to block all those rockets up there. At least that's what the plan is. I'm gonna throw in smoke right here. Flare onto that. So this is gonna be interesting. Put on some critters. You can see how much health these things have, man. Oh my goodness. So this is a full-fledged Zuka attack. I have no GBE, so we're just gonna get rid of those. But so that was a big boost. You can see how much health those have. Like, I actually didn't do bad with the shocks and everything like that. I'll show you the health on these things. 4,000 or 496 or pretty much 500,000. Oh my goodness, dude, that's crazy. Current health almost 500,000 left. That's ridiculous. I'm just gonna say here, woohoo, woohoo, whoop whoop. What? How did that change to that? Woohoo! I'm back from my trip. Okay, well now we're gonna switch to Scorchers, and now I can get to the attack. Sorry about getting 2 of those is actually decent. Well, one was really weak, but yeah, those have 500k health, about roughly, to give or take. And I actually can upgrade this. Phone's going off from Slack. We'll go boom, we'll go boom, we'll go boom. And then we'll go boom. There we go. Okay. There you guys have it. There's Operation Attack. Alright, now we're going to get into the good stuff, which a lot of you guys probably want to hear. Good, but long. You asked how the trip was. It was good, but it was long. But okay. Alright, so, trip there. Originally planned to do the Paris event and the Boom Beach meetup or whatever in Paris. And then, like, a couple weeks before, they were like, oh, since the Mega Crab's gonna be coming out, we're gonna have you stop at the HQ first so you guys can like record some of that, because we know you'll be gone for the weekend that it's gone. So that's what we did, and we basically flew to Finland first for like 2 days, and then all of us, myself, Bootramp, Reversal, and Voscatel. And since Nick was there a while before, he actually had to fly back because he was traveling a crap ton. So Nick didn't join us on the Paris trip. But yeah, so it was us 4, and then Boom Beach community manager, the new guy, is Arlight. He's awesome, really cool dude. He is, I don't know. I enjoyed spending he was awesome. We'll just give it that. So Boom Beach is in good hands with him. So yeah, he came with us as well. We all flew over there, and a few members from the Supercell, from Supercell dev team and whatnot, came and joined along with us for the trip. So that was in Paris for 2 days. Of course, I'll have a vlog of this, so if you guys will see it in detail. I'm just giving you the rundown of the trip. And then before I actually left for Paris, I got asked if I wanted to stay for a workshop at Supercell going down. That's just like to help us out. So they flew out a bunch of YouTubers for that. And I was like, because I'd have to stay in Finland for on my own kind of. They would, of course, I would hang out with Ryan, this is the Boom Beach community manager, Ryan, and then the Clash Clans community manager and everything like that, about some of the days. Then I would go to the Supercell offices to record. So that's why I only packed for 6 days. So I ended up staying for that workshop, and yeah, so I was just kind of chilling there for a week before the other people flew in, the other YouTubers, which was fine. And then I was streaming, if you guys saw my streams, I was streaming from the Supercell HQ, making some videos from there. But I didn't have my full setup, so it was really difficult to get out videos and stuff. It was my on the fly, on the go setup, which really isn't the best. So that was that. Did that for a week, and then the other people, the other YouTubers, flew in that Saturday. And then once they came in, we were always busy for the next 4 days, so I really didn't have time to record that much. And my Vangler channel, I only got 2 videos up that last week. So that was that. We stayed for there, did some cool things there, and then flew back. I had to basically, if you watch my Twitter, you saw I went to the casino a couple times too. That's just what happens at nighttime there. It's a tradition kind of when they fly YouTubers out to go to the casino for a little bit. So we went there a couple nights as well, and I actually won a lot. It was crazy. Normally I'll be this is the only time I ever gamble is when I'm over there, and so it's not like I'm addicted to gambling or anything. It's just a fun thing to do there. And since I'm not even of a legal age in the United States to do that, because it's only 18 you have to be to gamble there. In the United States it's 21. But yeah, it was a really fun time doing that. For me, if I lose 100 or 200 a year, I'm completely done for the night. But if I keep winning, I'll keep going and I'll keep going, and as long as I stay ahead. And that's what I did for the 3 nights that we went there, and I won a lot of euros, as you can probably see from my Twitter pictures and whatnot. So that was good. And then the last night before, my flight home was at 7 a.m. in the morning, and I had to leave the hotel at, what's it called, I had to leave it at 4:30, and so basically what I did with that last night was went to the casino with everyone and just stayed up the entire way, or stayed up the entire night until, because I was I can just sleep on my flights home. So I didn't get any sleep that day. Well, the previous day I probably got 3 hours of sleep. And then yeah, so running on 3 hours, 4. I think I got 4 hours of sleep because I took a nap in the middle of the day. So 4 hours of sleep, stayed up the entire night until 4:30 to drive to the airport, get checked in and everything. Super tired. Waiting for my flight in the airport. Board the plane 6:30. Immediately as soon as I sit down, pass out. I fall asleep, which is fine because it was an hour and a half flight or something like that. Because then my connecting flight was the long one, which was 9 hours. So yeah, I'm sleeping, and then I get woken up by the flight attendant saying I have to deport the plane, and I look at my phone and it's 7:48. So I slept for an hour. We didn't even take off yet. What she explained to me was that there was a malfunctioning part on the plane, and there was a plane coming from Amsterdam that was flying over the part that they needed, but that plane never showed up. So they had to deboard the plane. That flight was canceled. And for reroutes, we would have to recheck in our bags, find the service counter and everything like that. Well, she didn't really tell me that. She's just go pick up your bags and go to this place. And since I'm in a different country, it's somewhat hard to make out all that, so I didn't really catch. Plus I was drowsy, so I didn't really catch all that. So then I got off the plane. I was okay, where do I go now? Went to the 2 service counters until they could direct me to the right spot. Picked up my baggage, and then I was okay, what do I do now, kind of. And then I went to the KLM service counter, and they're yeah, since this flight is canceled, we just switch airlines for you. your next flight is at 3. I think it was at 3:30. So from 7 a.m. was originally my flight, which is next to 3 a.m. or 3:30 p.m. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I got delayed. I don't even know how many hours that is. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 9 hours. That is 9 hours, right? Yeah, 9-hour delay right there. So what I had to do was recheck in, and it switched airlines on me. So from then it went to the Scandinavian Airlines, or SAS, and American Airlines. So I checked in. But at least they're like, oh, you can at least use our lounge or whatever. So I went in there, and then I actually fell asleep for like an hour in the lounge on like this like weird couch or whatever. And then I woke up and I saw Clash on Gone there because his flight was in the next hour. Because mine was like the first flight to leave. So I talked with him for a little bit. Then he had to go for his flight. And then I fell asleep for like 2 more hours. And well, this is like, I kept waking up too though, because I was kind of scared, like, is anyone gonna touch my bag or steal my bags? So we did that, and then I met up with Beaker's lab like a few hours later, and we were actually on the same flight over. So yeah, finally, like 3 o'clock rolls around. That plane that we were gonna go, that was supposed to arrive at 3:30 or at 3 to get ready. It arrived like 15 minutes late. And our layovers were really short, so I was kind of like, oh god, that's not good. But finally, we get on the plane. Immediately as I sit down, pass out, finally leaving Helsinki, fly to Stockholm, and then we had to like kind of run through the airport to get through the Stockholm customs because we only had like an hour and a half layover. Run through the Stockholm airport, make it to our flight with like 5 minutes to spare because Beaker was going to Chicago as well. And then yeah, as soon as I get on that plane, immediately, well, not immediately, I just fall asleep because it's a 9-hour flight. And yeah, I fell asleep for probably 6 hours of it, and so that was good. But it wasn't like great sleep because I would wake up all the time. I don't know. I can't sleep very well on airplanes and whatnot, but hey, it's like sleep. No, like it's sleep, so we'll take it. Then we arrived in Chicago. I had to go to my next flight. So we arrived in Chicago, I'd say 7, and my flight is at 8:05. So I had an hour to get through Chicago Customs. And for any of you that know O'Hare Customs, it can be pretty bad. And yeah, so literally I had to run through the Chicago airport. Like, it was going through customs. At least like the custom lines were very short. I don't know why. Every time I went through like Chicago Customs before, they were really full. But yeah, I got through customs as fast as I could. And then through that, you have to wait for your baggage again and then recheck in. But the lines to recheck in and security were really long, so I was like constantly checking my clock because when I was starting to go through Chicago security, I think it was 20 minutes until my flight was leaving. Not till it was boarding, until it was leaving. So thank goodness I got through security. Like, what happened was there was a super long line, and then the service person said like, some of you can go over there, they just opened new security. So I was literally like running to be the first one to that security, like down like a checkpoint B as they called it. So I got through security. Thank God she opened that up, because if she didn't open up that security, I probably wouldn't have made my flight. We got through security, had like 10 minutes to find my gate, and I had to ride the tram over to the next terminal to get to the correct terminal. Or actually no, I was in the correct terminal because I went through security. But yeah, so then I ran to my plane, was on final boarding call, made it within like 3 minutes. And then once I like sat down, I was like, oh my gosh. So that was my flight home, guys, yesterday. It was pretty stressful. That was the Green Bay flight. Got home, literally just like pretty much just fell asleep. I was exhausted. The ride home was a little interesting because I was super tired. Oh man. And then got home, slept, and now I'm here. I don't think I'm gonna be super jet lagged because I actually, when I got home, it was like 10 and I fell asleep in that, like in my normal sleep schedule time, and I woke up at like, I don't know, 11 around here. So that was, I think I just missed my jet lag from back home, but I was super jet lagged in Helsinki. So that's good. Hopefully I stay awake until and keep my sleep schedule as it is, because for those of you that know, jet lag, it sucks. But other than that, that was like the main majority of like the travel trip. I have, of course, throughout like the entire trip, I have like vlogs of it, meeting with everyone. Like I met up with like Cheapet, Molt, Nick was there again, Reversal Bootramp, Beaker's Lab, Clash on Gone, Alvaro. Let's see. The Game Hunter. I think I already said Beaker's Lab. There's I know there's a few others. I just can't think right now. Neri. Yeah, there's a bunch of people, and a lot of them I met for the first time. So it's cool meeting all those guys. But the travel home was just the interesting part, because all like the delays, and then when they rebooked my flights on a different airline, like they didn't give me much layover times, and it was a struggle. But hey, we got home, we made it back. Finally, it's good. But yeah, so long story short is like initially I was gonna stay in Finland / like Paris for like a week, but I ended up staying for like 3 weeks. So yeah, it's good to be back. And before that, guys, before that trip, I was in LA and Santa Monica area, if you guys remember that. So for the Vangler Live Finals. So like this entire month I've been gone, traveling and whatnot. I haven't really been home too much, but we're gonna get on the grind. I was gonna talk about like updates or like channel like things, what I was gonna be doing from here on out, or now that I'm back home. Basically, I'm gonna try and get a Boom Beach video out every day, try and get a Clash Royale video out every day. Boom Beach new videos will resume, because I finally have my iPad. And then I'll try and get a Vangler video out every day, and then be streaming as well. So those are like my main things that I want to get done. So the channel series, whatever I come up with now, like I don't know. So that was the long story. Right here, I know you guys are probably getting bored of the gameplay of just Scorchers going at it on NPC basis, but that's okay. It wasn't really intended to be gameplay footage, like to be showing that. I just wanted to have it in the background while I was kind of explaining my story going on. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will actually let's beat this base. I want to see if we get a crystal. But yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you did subscribe for more Boom Beach video. Now, video. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys later.